Hi, today I'll be talking about how to live life intentionally. Now, some people live life waiting for things to happen for them, while others live life creating their own experience and the things they want to see in life. One thing I've discovered is that people who find out their purpose in life, people who have understood their purpose in life, they don't wait for some cosmic big bang or something to happen on the external to change things for them. In this part of the world, in Africa, most people are very used to living their lives waiting for something to get better on the external, right? But your life can only get better to the degree at which you have personally decided to make things better for you. So you are the singular and the most important factor in your own success. So there are two ways you can decide to live your life, or there are two ways people decide to live their life. The first way, most people decide to live their life from feelings to decision. From feelings to decision. Now, living your life from feelings to decision means there are people who wait until they feel good before they take certain actions. Okay, you tell somebody about something that they could start doing right now, and they tell you, I don't feel good about it. Right? They tell you, I need to feel to get things started. Right? There are people who wait until they feel motivated before they are motivated. Those are people who live from feelings to decision. But if you are a good student of life, you will understand that feeling is something that cannot be depended on. You cannot depend on your feelings to create a lasting solution to whatever situation you're in right now. So with regards to your finances, with regards to your health, you cannot depend on your feelings to create decisions or to make decisions, because your feelings are not stable, right? When was the last time, you need to ask yourself, when was the last time you were angry, right? Are you still angry right now? The possibility is that you are no longer angry, because feelings are temporal. Even the feeling of motivation, right, is a temporal situation. So you cannot depend on feelings. What champions do is that they dictate their feelings. They dictate their feeling. They determine their feeling. Especially for women, right? Sometimes women can feel motivated because of their hormonal changes and the rest that happens with them. But if you must be a successful leader, if you must be successful in whatever you're doing, right, you cannot depend on your feelings. Your feelings are not stable. They are important. They're important because when you feel happy, you want to do things. When you feel motivated, you want to get involved in doing things. It's not that feeling is not sustainable. Now, there is a second way that leaders live their lives. Leaders live their lives from decisions to feelings. From decisions to feeling. That's the second way. Now, that is more sustainable. Feelings can be created. Feelings can be created. You can decide to feel happy. You can make a decision to feel motivated about your life, not waiting for something on the external to be right. You can decide today. You can decide. And one of the things that would, when you make a decision, one of the things that needs to start changing to help your decision is your environment. Because your decision takes place in your environment, that's with IN in quotes. Then what sustains that decision, or what begins to spark up the feelings for that decision, is your environment, the things that you have around you. So you must decide to begin to change the kind of people that are around you, right? You cannot keep hanging around people who are not going anywhere with their life and expect your life to move in the direction that you want it to. So you must change the people, the kind of people you associate with, right? After you have decided to make something out of your life, right? So you must change your environment. Now, some people may need to change it in the literal sense, meaning their physical location. They may need to change it. Some of you may need to change it because what happens around you will determine what happens in your life. So some of you may need to change your present environment. Personally, I had to change my environment, right, and reinvent myself to put myself in an environment physically. Now I'm talking about physical location. Put myself in an environment that is helping my decision making process. So I tell you the truth, the reason many people are not making progress or are not sticking to the decisions that they have made, right, is because of their environment, the places they are in. During the new year, many people had resolutions of things they wanted to do. Right? A lot of you had goals written down. Now, where are the goals today? Where are they? Right? Where are the targets, the things you wanted to achieve? You started with so much energy. Now, the reason you couldn't sustain that feeling of energy is because of your environment, majorly because of the kind of things that are happening around you. So you must get yourself in an environment where people are goal-oriented. People are talking about your future much more than they're talking about your present or your past. You must do this deliberately. Don't wait for chance. One of the secrets of high achievers is that they don't wait for things on the external. They create their own experience. They don't wait for things. You know, many people are traders of false hope, right? It is true we need hope, but hope is not a strategy to change things on the physical. It is not. So you must be deliberate and intentional. Some of you listening to me right now, you must make the decision right now to change your present location, physical location, if it doesn't support your dream. And if you cannot afford changing your physical location, which I highly recommend, one of the things you can start doing, thank God for today's the online media, right? You can begin to get into certain circles that you may not be present with them physically, but you can get into those circles. There are certain associations you need to get into, certain meetings online you need to get into, right? Certain community. Because one of the ways to sustain change is to make sure that change is community-based, is community-driven. Any change that is community-driven can be sustained. So you must be deliberate in changing your present environment. If you cannot change it physically, then you must work on changing it using online media, right? Using online media, more like listening to a video like this, right? Listening to things that motivate you, things that inspire you to achieve your dreams, to achieve success. You must do it deliberately and you must do it consistently. Don't wait for things to get better on the outside. Don't wait for external things on the external. It is not sustainable, right? Decide today to live your life from decision to feeling. If you create the decision, if you stick to the decision, I tell you the truth, the feelings will follow. Make your feelings a slave to your decisions and not the other way. Not your decision a slave to your feelings, right? Thank you for seeing this video. Ensure you subscribe. Put on the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to be talking about how you can begin to grow your finances from where you are right now to the place where you want to be in the coming videos. So you want to turn on your notification to get those videos, and ensure you share this video to as many persons as possible. Let them get into this community. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.